Hello, everyone. Tonight, I would like to talk about the response that I read from the Indonesian military hierarchy in Jakarta. And this is in regards to the video that went viral about the Papuan man that was tortured by the Indonesian military in the highlands of West Papua. So the response from the Indonesian military hierarchy is that they kept on saying that he is a member of TPNPB or the West Papua National Liberation Army when they don't have any evidence at all to prove that. So from the information that we have received now from the immediate families, these were young men. They were going out and about doing their own stuff when they were arrested by the Indonesian military and were accused of being members of TPNPB or the West Papua National Liberation Army. So they were tortured. From the videos that we have seen, he was tortured by the Indonesian military, and later he died. So Indonesian government, especially Indonesian military now, are looking for excuse to cover their ass. So they're coming up with all these excuses saying that, oh, he's a member of KKB or the armed criminal groups, when there is no evidence at all to prove that. So Indonesia is now trying to look for excuse to cover their ass. So the world international community needs to question Indonesia. If they cannot respect the human rights of the West Papuan people, why continue to colonize them? Let them go. Give them the independence. Let the Papuans run their own country. Let them run their own affairs. And the 60 years of Indonesian colonial occupation of West Papua has the Papuans, has taught us the Papuans to be strong, matured in how we do around things. And I think Papuans are strong enough, are prepared to run their own countries without the help from Indonesia, without being dictated by Indonesia. So right now, as you can see in West Papua, I've seen a lot of videos being put on social media, especially Facebook. People are coming out and saying that they don't feel safe under Indonesian colonial rule and occupation. They feel that their rights, the human rights, have been taken away. So with this extension of the special autonomy law, what they're saying is that they feel like they're being swamped by this massive influx of people moving in, and their rights are are taken away from them right now. Right now, the only rights that they're concerned about is the right to live. And you can see on daily basis now, we have seen Papuans being killed in large numbers right now in West Papua. There's mysterious killing going on in the streets, and people are no longer safe enough to walk around, and they're so scared that they need to walk around in the day or during the night as well in a groups. They can walk around by themselves. So there is a warning now going out to all the Papuans to be very careful of wherever they are. So it looks like this special autonomy law, it's not working for the Papuans. It's giving a big plus, or it's more becoming more advantage towards the Indonesians living in West Papua and those who are moving in. So from the reports that we have received, there is massive influx of Indonesian Indonesian civilians moving into West Papua. And also, this has also created, the reason, or Indonesian military and the police has used that as a reason to establish more military base in West Papua. So Papuans slowly are beginning to realize that their rights, human rights, is slowly being taken away, and in a very, not slowly, but it's happening in a very fast, fast pace. So they do not have the rights to freely express themselves or tell the world about what's happening to them. There's room for free, free speech or free assembly, and everything. Their rights have been slowly being, suppressed in many ways. So We are extremely concerned with what's happening right now in West Papua, and we are appealing to United Nations to immediately put a pressure on Indonesian government to open that access for UN officials to visit West Papua immediately. We cannot allow Indonesian military to continue on this massive campaign or continue on this killing spree in West Papua. They cannot continue to murder indigenous Papuans like that. They need to be held accountable for their actions. And there are records of many human rights violations that have been committed by Indonesian military, and no one has been held accountable for these serious crimes, serious human rights violations. So we are appealing again to the international community, especially UN, to put their foot down very strong, very hard in Indonesian military, especially Indonesian government, to open the access for Indonesian human rights team to come to West Papua so that they can get these very important information reports and present it at UN, because this is very important. They need to know what's happening right now in West Papua, because Papuans do not have that voice at UN. So we are depending on these human rights NGO groups that goes and talk about the issue of West Papua at the UN level, but it needs to be from the Papuans themselves. So it would be good if in the UN send his team, their team to West Papua so that they can hear it directly from the indigenous Papuans inside Papua. So you cannot trust the Indonesian military, especially Indonesian ambassadors or diplomats over there in UN, because they will lie, continue to lie. And that is what they've been doing all these years. They continue to lie about West Papua. So this is not like 40 or 50 years ago. The world has changed. The technology has changed. The Papuans have access now to sophisticated, mobile phones, and with the access to technology, Facebook, they can always upload the reports of crimes being committed by Indonesian military and police in West Papua. So there's nothing more. Indonesian military or police cannot hide in West Papua. They have been exposed. So with this recent video of this Papuan man being tortured by the Indonesian military, it goes to show the cycle of violence that has been going on in West Papua for many years, and these perpetrators have never been held accountable for the crimes that they committed against the people of West Papua. In fact, they've been promoted into senior rank, senior military officers. So West Papua is being used as the area where they come and train to kill the indigenous Papuans, and later they're being promoted into senior positions. So this is not right. Something needs to be done about it. So we are appealing to the international community, especially UN, to immediately put pressure on the Indonesian government to make a visit into West Papua immediately, because the people of West Papua are no longer safe under Indonesian colonial rule and occupation. Right now, they are being treated badly. Their human rights have been taken away from them. Then they are under kind of like this pressure, and it seems like the only right they have, the right to live, is now being taken away. And we appeal to the international community, especially UN, to make that urgent visit to West Papua immediately. Thank you and God bless.